Chapter 1, Dawn of the Nibelung. The story begins where most endings are written in the quiet moments before everything changes. The air is thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, the first light of dawn creeping over the mist-shrouded valleys of the Rhine. This is the land of the Nibelungen, where legends are born and kings are made. The Holy Roman Empire stretches vast and untamed, its castles perched like eagles' nests upon craggy cliffs, their banners snapping in the wind. Here, in the shadow of these stone giants, the tale of chivalry, love, and destiny begins to unfold. The Nibelungenlied, as it would later be known, is not merely a song. It is a tapestry woven with threads of gold and sorrow, of knights who ride with honor and queens who rule with grace. The court of Burgundy, resplendent in its splendor, is the heart of this tale. King Gunther, wise and just, sits upon his throne, his gaze steady as he surveys the hall. The great hall itself is a marvel. Its vaulted ceilings adorned with frescoes of saints and heroes, its walls lined with tapestries depicting battles long past. The air hums with the murmur of courtiers, their voices rising and falling like the notes of a lute. But beyond the gilded halls and polished armor, whispers stir. The Nibelung treasure, a hoard of gold so vast it could buy kingdoms, has been lost to time. Some say it was stolen, others that it was cursed. And now a new figure rides into the land, a knight of such renown that even the bards hesitate before singing his name. His name is Siegfried, and with him comes the promise of both glory and doom. Siegfried is no ordinary warrior. His skin glows with the sheen of a man who has bathed in dragon's blood, his strength unmatched, his heart unyielding. He comes to the court of Burgundy not as a conqueror, but as a suitor, for he has heard of the beauty of Kriemhild, Gunther's sister, and his heart burns with a love as fierce as the fire that forged his blade. But love, in this world, is never simple. It is tangled with oaths and alliances, with the weight of crowns and the whispers of fate. The courtly games begin. Tournaments are held, where knights clash in displays of skill and valor. The air rings with the clash of steel, the thunder of hooves, the cheers of the crowd. Siegfried rides with the grace of a man who has danced with death and lived to tell the tale. His victories are not just for glory, they are for Kriemhild's hand. And yet, even as he wins her heart, the shadows gather, for the Nibelung treasure is not forgotten, and those who seek it will stop at nothing to claim it. The knights of Burgundy, proud, see Siegfried's rise with wary eyes. They do not trust this stranger, this man who moves like a storm and speaks in riddles. They do not know the truth that he is more than he seems, that his fate is bound to theirs in ways they cannot yet understand. And so the stage is set. The dawn of the Nibelung is not just the rise of a hero, it is the beginning of a legend of love and betrayal, of honor and treachery, of a world where the line between myth and reality blurs like the horizon at dusk. The song has begun. The first notes have been played. And the rest, well, the rest is history. But history, as they say, is written by the victors. And in this tale, the victors are few. The dawn of the Nibelungen is beautiful, yes, but it is also fleeting, for every sunrise brings with it the promise of a sunset. And in the world of the Nibelungenlied, the sunset is always the storm.